welcome back to the channel. So, Bramwell does tasting the difference using a blindfold between Lidl's take on a Pringle and the actual Pringle. Now, I'm not really into these things, so I've got the family to help me out. They're going to be doing a blind tasting and they're going to tell me if they can taste the difference and if £1.5p compared to £2, is it worth it? So would they prefer the Lidl's or would they prefer the £2 ones? And if so, is the difference worth that money? So let's crack on. We'll get the first members in and then see what they say. Okay? Cheers. Okay, so I'll introduce you. So we've got my eldest daughter, Abby. Say hi.
Hiya.
And Abby's other half, Lewis. Say hello, Lewis. So they've decided they're going to be doing the barbecue flavour taste off. They're going to basically say which one they prefer. It's going to be blindfolded. Would they prefer to pay for the original Pringles, or would they like to pay for the less? Half the price for the Lidl take on a Pringle. So they go blind tasted. Lewis is going to go first, so you put your blindfold on, Lewis. If you can get over your top knot. You can't see anything, can you? No. I've asked them already, don't mind, if it's okay if you use my hands, so if you give me a plate, Lewis. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put if you can see that on the camera. Right, Lewis. You pick a Pringle off the plate.
I can't see.
There you go. Don't say anything yet, because then you can eat the second one. You can tell me which one you prefer. Should have got you a glass of water, really. You okay? There you go, hand out. There's your second one. Not very professional. You can take the blindfold off now. Okay then, so which one do you prefer out of them two you got? First one or second one?
The second one.
Why?
It weren't as strong.
Wasn't as strong, so the flavours weren't as strong.
Yeah.
But what do you say? Taste, the crispness.
Both about the same.
So you couldn't tell the difference really, apart from the second one wasn't as strong and you prefer that.
Yeah.
Okay. Abby, put your blindfold on. You remember that, Joe? Mrs. B, sorry. Right, Abby. Same thing. Pass me your plate. Right, hold your hand out. Take one. Right, go on. We're all watching you eat now on YouTube. Tell me when you're ready. Yeah?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Right, hand out. Okay, so bear in mind, the Pringles are £2 a box, the Lidl's are £1.5p, so it's 95p difference. Which one did you prefer out of the two you had?
I preferred the first one.
You preferred the first one, and Lewis
Yeah.
preferred the second one. Okay, why do you prefer the first one?
I think it had a nicer flavour to it. The second one was a bit salty.
Bit salty?
Yeah, on the tongue.
So too much salt seasoning on that
Yeah.
one. Okay, so you've both picked opposites. So this is interesting. So Lewis, you picked the Lidl box at £1.5. Abby, you picked obviously Pringles at £2 a box. Now, you saying if I said to you, you had to buy one box, would you rather pay the extra nearly £1, or do you think actually that's still worth £1.5 over that £2?
Yeah, I would say that's still worth it because
So
like,
the difference isn't.
yeah, it's not too much difference. It's just got a lot stronger flavour on the tongue compared to the Pringles.
Okay, Lewis, and you obviously you preferred the
Yeah.
cheaper version anyway. So if you had a choice, would you want to pay the extra £1 if you didn't have these?
If they didn't have these at all, then I'd get them. But if I were able to get these, I'd get these.
So yeah, so the actual flavour of them, would you enjoy both of them?
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you for that. I'm sure we're going to mix it up. We're going to get some other members of the family involved now to do the sour cream and the originals. Okay, and that's it. So now we've got Kian, my youngest, and Regan, my second youngest daughter. So they're going to try the original, what they called actually, Snaktastic. Basically, it's Lidl's version of Pringles and the original Pringles as well. What I forgot to get Abby and Lewis to do was see if I can guess which one's what. So we're going to do that now on this one. So Kian's going to go first. So, oh sorry, say hello.
Hi.
Regan?
Hiya.
There you go. Right, so Kian, put your blindfold on. You're going to go first. I'm going to get you a Pringle from each box, or a Pringle and a Snaktastic. And then you eat one at a time. You just hold your hand out so you can feel. Right, take one off the plate. Right, just eat that one. Don't say anything. I want you to eat that one. Then I want you to eat the second one. Then I'll ask you some questions. Okay? Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You ready?
Yeah.
Right, hold your hand up. It's your second one. I don't know why Regan finds it funny watching you. Yeah, you can take your blindfold off now, Kian. Just put it down. So, first question. Which one did you prefer? The first one you had or the second one?
First one.
You preferred the first one. Which one was like more flavour?
First one.
And why?
Just nicer texture and had like more of a flavour than the second one.
Okay, so if so you're saying which one do you think is the Lidl version then? First one or the second one you had?
First one.
So you think Lidl was the first one, and that's one you preferred? Okay, that's interesting. So you think that first one was the Lidl one, and you preferred it because it had more flavour and more texture. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll happily tell you that you are wrong. The first crisp you had was the original Pringle, and you said it had more flavour. The second one was the Lidl one. Now, obviously, me and your mum buy these for you, but if you had a choice, do you think there's a big enough difference to pay nearly double the price? Or do you think when you had that second one, it was okay, and for £1.5p, it's probably actually not bad? Or do you think, no, definitely think the Pringle's worth it for double the money?
Those ones are better for the price.
For the price, but flavour, you said the Pringle was better.
Yeah.
But is it that big a difference?
No.
So you actually think, actually, I've paid a £1.5p over the £2?
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. So, overall, you said it's got a nicer flavour to Pringle, but push came to shove, you get the Lidl because it's £1 cheaper and there's not that much difference. Okay, Regan, it's your turn. Put the blindfold on. See if Regan can beat you now. It's a bit of a competition now, Kian. If Regan gets it right. Right, you can't see?
No.
Okay, let's get you on. Okay. Mrs. B's at the side of me, just checking, make sure which one's what, because I'm putting them on the plate and I'm already forgetting which one's what. Have you remembered?
Yeah, go on, you're alright.
Okay, right, Regan, hand out. Pick one. Same again, so if you eat it, and don't take half an hour like you do eating any other crisp, because we haven't got that time. So we need to eat that one. Do you know which one that was? Okay. Don't say anything, because I want you to eat the second one. You ready?
Yeah.
Right, go for it then. Second one. You can take blindfold off now, Regan. Okay, so which one do you think, well say no, which one did you prefer out of the first and second Pringle?
The first one.
You preferred the first one. Which one do you think is the little one and which one's the actual original one?
I think the second was the original one and the first was the little one.
So you think the first one was the little one and the second one was the original, but you preferred the first one?
Yeah.
And you think that's the little version? Okay. Why did you prefer the first one?
It wasn't as salty.
So
The second one was quite salty.
So there's less salt on the first one than there was on the second one?
Yeah.
And that made you think, I prefer that one.
Yeah.
But you think that is also the little one?
Yeah.
The first one. Okay, Mrs. B, she got it right or wrong? Wrong. The first one you had was a Pringle. So what you're saying is the original Pringle has got less salt on than the little version. Now that could be right. I don't know. If I read the ingredients, it might be right. You might be saying there's less salt on them. I don't know. But you think. So which one? Same for Kian. You actually got it wrong because you thought the first one was little.
Yeah.
But you liked the first one because it had less salt on. So would you pay double the money to have that flavour, less salt? Or would you think, actually, I can do with the little ones for half the price?
I can do the little ones for half the price.
So the difference isn't that big that it makes you think, no, I definitely think it's not right.
Yeah, it's fine. A little bit more salty if it's saving money as well.
Okay. So you actually, if I bought you the fantastic ones or Snaktastic ones, you'd be quite happy with them as well.
Yeah.
At half the price. Okay, thank you both. And I think Kian, you're coming back to do the sour cream with Lewis. Okay, cheers. So now we've got Lewis and Kian back. Lewis on the barbecue one went for the Lidl. Kian on the originals went for the Pringle. What I need to mention is the actual Lidl ones, pretty much half the price, and you're getting 10 grams more in a box as well. So just need to note that. So Kian, you're going to go first. This is now the sour cream ones. Put your blindfold on. Put your plate. Same again. Get ready. Get that one down there. It's broke. Right, hand out. Take one. Remember, don't say anything, just eat it. And the first question I'm going to ask you, once you've had them both, is which one do you think is the little one? Or which one is the half price? Well, yeah, pretty much half price. You ready? There you go. Get rid of that one. Okay, just off the foot, you can take your blindfold off here. Just off that now, straight away, which one do you think is the one that's half the price, as in £1 a box rather than £2 a box?
First one.
The first one. Okay. Which one out of the two did you prefer and why?
The second one just didn't. The first one felt like saltier, and that one, the second one was quite a bit more nice.
Okay. Was it? Can you tell much on when you're biting it? Is there a difference in the crispy? Is one softer or are they actually both the same texture?
I think the first one I had was crunchier. I think.
Okay.
A tiny bit crunchier.
So you're saying the first one is the one you preferred, or the second one?
Second one preferred, but I think the first one was the cheap one.
Okay, so you think first one. So is he right, Mrs. B?
Yep.
He's right.
Yeah.
So the first one was the little one. The second one is the one you preferred. So you preferred Pringles. So my question is, would you think there's a £1 difference basically between the boxes? Would you just go, actually, I'll buy the little ones for £1 because you can get two of them for that price, or the flavour in the Pringle one overtakes it and you say, no, I'm going to definitely buy the £2 box? Which one?
I would rather have the snack right ones.
So you still have the little ones even though you preferred the Pringle?
Yeah.
Because what you're saying is it's not that much of a difference.
Not that much, no.
Okay, thanks, Kian. Let's get the blindfold passed on to Lewis. So I'll just run through the same again. Lewis, as soon as you got your blindfold on, You happy with that?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just checking Miss B so she knows which one's what. Yeah, do you know which one's what?
Yeah.
Okay, Lewis. Again, just eat them. I won't ask you a question, but the first question I'm going to ask, once you've had them both, is which one do you think is the little one, and which one do you think is the original Pringle? Yeah?
Yep.
Okay, hand out. I hope you remember them.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Okay. You think, yeah, take your blindfold off. So, which one out of them do you think was the little one?
The second one.
You think the second one was the little one? Right. Yeah. Which one out of them did you prefer?
The first one.
Preferred the first one. Why did you prefer the first one?
Bit more flavour in.
So more flavour
Yeah.
on the first one. And the second one, so which one do you think was the cheap one? The little one?
The second one.
The second one. Mrs. B?
Yeah, he's right.
He's right. Okay, so on the last one you did the barbecue, you preferred the little one. This time you prefer the Pringle one because it's more flavour.
Yeah.
Okay, so because of that, do you think £2, would you actually go, oh, wait a minute, I'd still pay £1 for the little ones and this could, basically this, wouldn't even go near the original
Yeah,
one?
I'd
or,
still go with the little ones.
even though there's less flavour?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's still enough to taste it, it's just the actual Pringles is more flavour so you can actually taste it more.
So you think that pound difference is just a little bit more flavour, but not enough
Yeah.
to think, actually, I wouldn't
Yeah.
have the little one. So you'd be quite happy having the little ones. You could buy
Yeah.
2 of them compared to that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that's it. So I'll come back to you, I'll sum it up, and thank you both for that. Cheers. So that was a bit of fun. So just to sum it up, the Pringles come in at £2. The LIDLs come in at £1.5p. Pretty much double the price for the Pringles. But out of the 6 tastings, the Pringles got 5 votes, and this one was the winner out of the little ones. Lewis picked this one, Abby picked this, both Regan and Kian picked the salted version, and both Lewis and Kian picked the sour cream version, but all of them said that for that extra £1, they would actually just go and buy the Lidl version of it because the pound difference doesn't make enough in flavour difference. So it was interesting. Gonna have a few more things like this coming on the channel. Like I say, this channel is all about mixing things up for me. This is just part of it, and it's just getting the family involved, so it's not just me like it is on my other channel, on the brewing one. So I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again. Cheers. Right, well, I'm not going to eat any of these, so I'm out of here.